Hello, everyone, and welcome to another all-black episode of Iron Panther Presents, because Stacey and I are black, and we shall be discussing a black show called A House Divided with Season 5, Episode 1. This is the final season of the only good show All Black has, but we will ride it out. Production value is an hour long. They actually respect this
40
show.
40 minutes.
They respect this show enough to say previously on and next on. Nothing else gets that. Like no. They just keep that shit moving. Like you'll figure it out or you won't.
I mean, they only have 30 minutes. So.
They're like, you ain't got a lot of times. But this show, they try to make it a legit drama. They got a real house and stuff. I was like, it's cool. But anyway, we are back with the family. We got Cameron Sr., who's non-active motherfucker. I want to get that out there right now. I want to say Cameron Sr. is probably one of the worst actors I've ever seen.
He was good as Joe Jackson. So I don't know what happened between that and what's the other show he was on? It was like in the 70s or something.
Oh, yeah. It was a movie. I thought it was a movie.
That was a show, wasn't it?
I thought it was
Coolie High?
Yeah.
I was thinking of something else.
Anyway, he's trash now. I mean, I don't know why he is, but these are just facts. So
I mean, he's really bad. He was trying to emote, and it was like,
what? I cannot allow you to take over the family business. I will take you down. I was like,
welcome back, Carter.
Welcome back, Carter. Oh, damn. Yeah, with actually Oscar-winning actors. I think John Travolta won. I was like, damn it. I was like, he stole that show. But anyway, this is trash. Anyway, so Stacey had a lot of questions. Where do you want to start, Stacey?
There were so many people that I thought were dead that aren't dead. I thought the light-skinned baby mom was dead. Not the young one, but the older one.
Okay, so you're talking about Lorraine. You thought Lorraine was dead.
I don't.
The one who asking for abortion. This is try to do things. So the one you thought the one asking for abortion was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So she was not dead. Baby daddy is dead. He Raymond was murdered in front of Elaine in a warehouse. I want to say Stephanie probably set it up. I can't remember, but somebody set it up. And Raymond was a target. It could have been dead ass Lisa Ray's character, Alexis. It could have been Alexis, because her daughter Summer is also pregnant by the same dude. Or it could have been Stephanie, because I remember Stephanie was like, I can only have the only heir to the throne or whatever. Yep. Which I guess it worked out because Elaine is trying to get an abortion now. Yeah.
Well, why not kill her when you kill Raymond?
These are good questions. These are good questions. I do not have the answers. Why didn't Cameron Jr. finish off Carissa when he shot her and she was after she was talking all that shit and allowing her to pull out a gun and shoot randomly and he ran out like a bitch? I mean, why did that happen? So the story could happen. So Carissa could be swept off her feet by Dante. Let's talk about plot holes. I want to talk about plot holes. So let's start with Carissa. All right. So Dante, being the ex-special forces, whatever the fuck, took his lady home, saw her shot in her side, and said, "It's not that
handles that she don't have.
That she
they
don't.
Always get shot in the love handles.
True. Or shoulder.
Through and through. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So thank you for saying. So he said it's a through and through. You got some bleeding, but just take some Tylenol and a nap, and you'll be fine. But you got to see a doctor later. Like, that's what he said. Fast forward to this episode, she's bleeding in front of Jupiter slash what's her name?
Crystal.
Crystal.
Priscilla.
Priscilla. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Priscilla. So in front of Priscilla, still looking good. Well, so when I went back and watched the last season's finale, and she was whooping her employee's ass with the brass knuckles, she was wearing yoga pants. And I said, anyway, I digress. Back up. What I'm saying is, so Jupiter is seeing this girl bleed to death, and she says, "Hey, you need to go to the doctor. Let me call somebody that I know." said surgeon, who also is ex-military, is pulling out shrapnel now out of Carissa, saying you had internal damage and you're lucky you could have been dead within a week. So either this is bad writing or Dante's a tactical idiot. Like, I don't know. And she don't even bring that up to Dante, but that's not what you told me, doctor. Not doctor.
Maybe it went through, but it split. It was like one of those bullets that like split. I don't know nothing about guns, but in my mind, it's gonna go through, but it splits and it leaves like little baby bullets inside.
Then again, Dante should have seen that, but he was like, it's a through and through. Because often that's what writers do. You know, like when Tommy got shot, old girl got shot, right? Shot through and through, it's fine. Just patch it up and keep it moving. Anyway, now they want to add more drama. So now field surgeon was like, I saved your life. You were 1 week from dying from internal bleeding. And I was like, this is too much. The other plot hole is also with Carissa. So at the end of season 4, she was in the law office with that fake ass Muslim assassin pointing a gun at her.
Yes.
About to get murdered. Just like Alexis, right? Because Dante was about to shoot Alexis, right? Now they begin this episode and the writers was like, we can't get her out of that. So we're going to act like that didn't happen. So now she's still laying in the bed.
So there was a conversation she had with Jupiter, and Jupiter was like, I don't do murders or whatever. So I guess she somehow stopped the assassin from killing her, which doesn't make sense because in the next episode, the assassin is there while she's telling her he's coming to kill you, and he don't hear her.
Stand right behind her. That's a
like,
whole.
What?
But again, that didn't even happen because again, he was already pointing the gun at her in the finale of season 4. So yeah, they just rewrote the whole damn scene. It was like, okay, let's just keep her in the bed. So now Jupiter is calling her and Priscilla, and she's like, hey girl, don't come here and get your money, even though I told you to come here to get your money because they were going to kill you and I was helping them do it. But now I changed my mind, writers. They're like, you stay home. They're in the law office. You need to leave where you're at. Well, they're not here. So why do I need to leave? Because they're in the law office, right? I just don't come to the law office. Did you tell them where I live? No. Then why do I need to leave? This doesn't make sense to me. I don't under.
That's a good point.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? Am I missing something? She's like, oh my God, you got to go. They're here. No, you got to go, girl, because they might kill you. Click. Click. Anyway. Let's go meet up for coffee. So said assassin who was supposed to be working with Jupiter to get to Carissa doesn't go, I'm going to follow Jupiter until I find Carissa. He just goes home and tells Aunt May he don't want to do her no more and he got to get up out of there. Because the physical plane was good, but now I have to go to Allah. I was like, this.
And what's her name? Is MIA, Alexis.
So Alexis dead as fuck though. Alexis, she got it. She got it. I'm sure that wasn't Lisa Ray laying on the ground. I'm feeling confident in that. They got a body double. She's like, I don't come back just to be killed. So no. But apparently off camera, she gave Summer some big long ass speech of, if I happen to be murdered, please go find your daddy who ain't shit and make sure we get this casino off the ground because you a queen. I was like,
so Raymond kills Alexis. He was supposed to kill Summer so he can get the Bitcoin code or whatever.
Yes, both of them. Summer and Alexis. There's a double
she
hit.
says, I'm pregnant. And he says, can't kill her. Darn it.
Darn it.
What?
You assassin, dude. Like everybody got family somewhere. I mean, I was like, now you broke. So what happened to that? He never comes back to Stephanie to be like, I did half the job. Can I get half the Bitcoin? Also, Stephanie wants Carissa dead more than anyone else. So why is he working for Stephanie instead of trying to kill Stephanie? Because
she has the code. He can't kill her without the code.
Carissa getting 150 million already because Jupiter / Priscilla already got the money. So how about you just kill Stephanie so she don't send someone to kill you, Dante, and your girl? Aunt May is getting on my nerves, and so is Stephanie. Stephanie screaming about
with them damn titties. Like, why she couldn't find a bra to? What was happening? She had like top cleavage. Then she had like bottom cleavage. It's like, go get a properly fitting bra. And then Aunt May, her little yoga pants was like, just like, did she have a wetsuit or like something was going on back there?
Why are you working so hard on the wardrobe?
Okay, either these women are just badly built or they just don't have clothing that fits properly. I don't understand it.
A little bit of both, perhaps. Because like I said, Jupiter, she all right. She all right. The non-acting Cameron Sr. is so bad it throws off the other actors.
It does.
him arguing with Stephanie. Yeah, cringy is the word. I was like, God damn, like I don't know which one's y'all is worse. It's Dad. Dad is definitely worse. But this thing went on too long.
Too,
huh?
Stephanie, she's too much. It's like
the whole thing about I can't have pulp in my mimosa. I was like, this is too much. And then she throwing shit around. I'm like, this is not a Tyler Perry production. I mean, get your shit together, girl. Like, I don't want no pulp in my mimosa. And by that, I mean, why is Carissa still alive? Why are you working with the guy who's fucking her? How about that? Like, how about you kill him and then you get to Carissa? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm giving you some ideas. If she's upsetting you this bad, this don't make any sense. Like, and you will get out of my house. I will not let you, ungrateful bastards. Take this business from me. I was like, just shoot this old fucker right now. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Right now, pop. Anyway, no. We gotta get to the R. Kelly level camcorder scene. Like, yo. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I had to laugh hard when Candace was like, I'm gonna sell your horses. You better take my horses, you bastard. Those are my children. What about your actual pregnant baby that you got? Like, can we talk about that? Does he even know that you're pregnant?
I thought she lost the baby.
I thought she's pregnant. Remember when we thought
the imaginary white man that might be actually real since Cameron had a picture of her?
Since Cameron got a picture. So I'm like, maybe he actually exists. But I'm thinking maybe she just took the photo of some random white dude and just tells everybody that that's my dude. But because we haven't seen him interact with anyone. I think we're still at that level. But yeah, that arguing over the horses, that shit was classic. But also consistent with the character. She loves riding them horses. I mean, that's real. Season 1, episode 1, she's out there with them horses. That's how she ended up with the baby daddy who was giving the dick to everybody in the family. But you know what I'm saying? But that's a good point. Anyway, let's get to the trial. So again, bad writing. Season 4 ends with Cameron Sr. about to confess to everything. Which is why Stephanie and Cameron Jr. had Detective Martin murdered by the 2 thugs from Reno. They questioned him, shot him in the chair. Now, so he couldn't tell the district attorney that Cameron Sr. wanted to confess. Now, all of a sudden, Cameron Sr. has a lawyer.
Record confessions?
It was random as fuck. Like, he was like, hey, he was just in the cell just talking shit. Like, I'm gonna confess to this and this and this and this and this. He's like, wait, but to your point, he could have just pulled them out the cell, took them to a room in the fucking police station or wherever he was, and recorded the confession. Instead, he had to bring the entire district attorney's house, back to the courtroom so they all do it together. It was plot convenience. We fast forward to now. Cameron Sr. is now in court with some random ass black judge that we've never seen before. And who sounds like William Shatner when he was talking. He was like, I knew your father, who was a very good man, honorable man. Was it? So then that goes to the flashback. So Cameron Sr.'s like, we got this trial wrapped up.
Was that the judge?
That was the judge. That was the point of the flashback. That's why Cameron Sr. said it's all wrapped up.
Oh, so how long have they had that footage?
Exactly. Since camcorders were a thing. This is like early. I had that camcorder. I'm saying about 2006, maybe 2010, maybe. So they want us to believe that Cameron Sr. and his father randomly had orgies with black men of prominence and recorded them like some R. Kelly shit in the unlikely event that they needed to blackmail these men at some point. And he still had the VHS footage. He was like,
it didn't break. He had to tape it together and use a little
something like that shit. That it would have broke, bro. That's like at least 15 years old. At least. This doesn't make any sense. And then, like, how does he know that the judge knows that he has the videotape in the first place? Because he pulled it out the back like some kind of creeper. I was like, hey, I got you now. Like this. I was like, what the? Like, you didn't see that? Also, I didn't know they could show titties in all black. Like, I didn't remember. I was like,
listen, I was multitasking, right? And I look up and I just see titties. And I was like, what is happening? Like, what?
I was like, you can't do that on all black. Like, you can't do that. And then the light.
I guess they saw BET Plus and was like, yeah, do something. Titties.
I was like, yeah, see, that's where this needs to be, like an all black. Like, I was like, we'll talk about that when we talk about Hush. That's the problem with. Did you watch Hush yet? It's trash. Just real quick. But I'm saying, but you got to watch it. You'll see it. Anyway, we're gonna review that. We're gonna review it because when it's over. Because you got it. You can't watch it week to week. You hate your life. Like, you just got to watch it one time and be done with it. And it's anyway. Point is, it's not. Look it up. I'm confused about Jupiter. Why in the hell is she helping Carissa? So as Stephanie or Aunt May pointed out, one of them, she goes where the money's at. So last season she was helping Carissa get the money from Cameron Senior because she doesn't respect him. So she's like, I'm gonna help Carissa.
Yeah, he fired her, didn't he?
Yeah, he fired her too. But she was like, Benjamin was so much better, and he's so. But like, Benjamin's the one that started the whole Nigerian fucking money laundering thing. So, and apparently he was having orgies and videotaping them. So like, it's a thing. It's a thing. The auntie is my Facebook friend. I'm going to show her your reviews. she may not be friends with us after this. Like, I wouldn't recommend that, but Motown investor, but whatever, say whatever. She might come after us. They may give us some views. So yes, do that. I gotta get that clout. We gotta get that clout one way or the other. Anyway, I do appreciate you stopping by. I agree with Hush being trash. Yeah, can't get past episode 2. I'm trying this weekend. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad, but the premise is hilarious. So I'm gonna wait till it's over. I'm gonna binge it, and then I'm gonna watch it so I can crap on it once. I can't do it every week. It gets too much. But because it's really one story. It should have been a movie. It should have been a BT Plus After Dark movie, and I think it would have sold better. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's get back to Carissa. Right, so Carissa, all right. So she shot. So time issues. I have problems with time because this makes it seem like Carissa just got shot yesterday, right? She's still bleeding. She's laying in the bed, whatever, right? But Cameron Jr. has already moved to Atlanta, found a location for his new bank, and is building that motherfucker. And I'm like, that takes time, a lot of time. So I'm like, this doesn't make sense. If this is all happening in the same time frame, like, I don't understand. He was just signing papers last episode. And he got his makeshift baby mama with the hard hat.
Right. She's not showing, so it's not like it's been months.
This show, she could give birth next episode and be like this.
She's whatever. Really pregnant.
She's also like, woo-hoo, my stomach's so big. Like, also, if your pregnant baby mama's there, why is she there around all this construction and dust? Shouldn't she be at home?
He don't give a damn about her.
Or that baby. I don't know why he acting like he cared. I was like, I remember he got off the plane and she got out the car and she was like, I'm with your child. Are you sure it's not my gay lover's child who was also having sex with you? Because I think that was the thing. She was like, it could have been either one of their babies.
Sure. No, remember he said he had a vasectomy or something?
It was Kato's baby, right? It was Kato's baby.
So I think he's keeping her around because that's the only piece of him he has left.
Maybe they'll get back to that. Anyway.
Or some other man's baby. Who the hell knows?
What's
up with the pastor? I thought he was dead too.
Stacey kills off every character in her own head. So Reverend drug dealer Clark, he set up the maid. What's her name? I'll fall back on her. The maid. What's her name? Brittany. He set up Brittany and Brittany's cousin to be shot when they ran around or New Orleans, I guess, murdering everybody. So he set them up to be shot. She got away. Apparently, cousin got captured and is being tortured because now Reverend drug dealer needs Brittany to get Cameron Jr. to clean his drug money.
Wasn't he like a plug or something? Or like he was above her, right?
Yeah.
In the food chain.
Yeah. He was the
so
plug.
He should have resources to clean his money.
Hey.
But he's keeping this dude alive just for her to clean the money.
You know what he got? A church. A tax-free organization. Which had
set up multiple churches, a la Creflo.
Which had 3 members when we saw him preaching. So I'm like, how's this church even open? I was like, because
everybody's at home during quarantine watching a streaming service.
True, but I'm saying he can clean all kinds of money through a church. Also, power book anything. Buy a church. Like it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Laundromats, strip clubs,
strip
parking lots.
Well, they haven't done strip clubs and they haven't done a church, which are 2 very, very different businesses. But both of them clean.
They were selling money in the strip club and power book too. Remember that?
They never went back to that. I do remember that. They should have bought that motherfucker, right? They should Epiphany, some shit. Like they should have bought her club, but the kids weren't old enough to get in the club, so they're like, let's wait a couple of years.
That is true.
They should be. This should be. Yeah, it is the last season. Because Cameron Sr. looks like he might be going. Oh, thank you for bringing up age. So they brought back the grandfather to this season to do this flashback, which looked ridiculous because he's now 6 years older than he was when he first started this show. So when you see him in that opening scene, the intro, like he looks much younger there than he did in this flashback. I'm like, that wasn't a good idea. Like you should have had other actor or something and just called that grandpa because he looked ridiculous. I'm like, you old as fuck, dude. I'm like, this happened yesterday. This was filmed yesterday. This wasn't years ago when 90 cameras was still like you still had to hold them, and I was like, stop it. That's what he looked when he had the camera. He was like, I got you. I had that camera with that little screen on the side, and you like, yeah. I recorded my first sermon on that actually. Yeah. It's long. Anyway, point is, I had that camera, so I know what year it was. 2015, 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. Yeah, this is the last season. Yeah, Cameron Sr. Nah, he done. He needs to retire. Like, yeah. Like for some reason, Terrence Howard retired. No, this man needs to retire. He needs to be like, I hung it up. I did all I could. I gave House Divided all I had, and now I'm just walking away while I still got self-respect. Speaking of that, this is not related really. In the Caribbean, they're still looking for the finance minister, which Cameron Sr. and Alexis murdered. So that should come back. It should. Run for office to clean your dirty money. George Santos allegedly. Thanks, Jamani. That's also an effort.
He was cleaning money.
Allegedly. That's what Jamani says. Allegedly. I don't know. I mean,
what's the tea, Jamani? Spill the tea.
I know. Come on, man. What you got? I mean, I'm pretty sure. He good. He probably looking up the news articles and everything. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense for a drug supplier who owns a church to be like, I need another source to clean my money. Like you ain't rolling that high, buddy. But I don't know. But that's
a streaming service with Tubi movies,
right?
That's $5 a make.
I promise you, one day you're gonna find out that Netflix is cleaning the cartel's money because
seriously, Hulu too
has to be. Well, Hulu's owned by Disney, so they're all right. But Netflix, they doing all kinds of stupid shit. I'm like, you got to be cleaning money for somebody because these movies you greenlighting, I don't even get
the Russians.
The Russians own like 50%. That would be hilarious. Torrance or T as he's referred to.
How is he all shoulders? I was looking at him like that camera angle. It's like his body is like, and then it's just shoulders. I was like, what the hell?
I cannot speak to this. But I will say that it's interesting how Stephanie hired the two thugs who were following Torrance to protect Torrance, who are now extorting Torrance. And they now have Cameron Jr. on camera, hiring them to kill a cop, which also incriminates them because they're the ones taking the money. But anyway, somehow they're going to end up blackmailing both of these brothers, and therefore the whole family.
Torrance murdered somebody.
So yeah, well, in self-defense, I mean, he was being chased and whatever, but he did kill somebody. Yes. But I'm like, Stephanie doesn't know any of this. I mean, her dumbass. This guy, now both of her brothers wrapped up. Grandma used the ladies of the night to frame the judge. Grandpa used the ladies of the night to frame the judge.
Grandma.
I was like, Grandma. I'm sorry. With a big video recorder trying to hide it. I'm telling you, in his small hands, I told you, Mark, it looked ridiculous. Like when R. Kelly put that camera down, it was like, I was like, Mr. Kelly, let's not do this, man.
So were the girls underage or
No. I mean, they were all grown. I mean, I'm saying it
That's
just.
what I'm thinking, like you threw a trial because you like having orgies with women. Okay.
Right?
And
Like,
it's
unless you
2022, like who ain't got the occasional orgy video floating around? Like it happened.
In the 90s, it happened. In the 80s, it happened. Like, I mean, it's like unless he's a reverend or he's running. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Even the reverend's got OnlyFans video. You know it.
That's what Hush is about. You got to watch Hush.
Is it? Oh.
It's some things going on.
I'm intrigued now.
But again, it don't take it to the level necessary. You don't take it to the all black level to be like, oh, that's what I'm saying. It needed sex to sell, but it's on all black, so it can't provide the sex necessary to sell it. So it's like it's stupid. That's what I'm saying. In my opinion. But I'm getting off track. Okay, so Cameron Sr. has Torrance. Torrance is his ally in this family. So Torrance got Cameron Sr. out of jail, so it's them two versus the rest of the family. But Torrance is actually working for Cameron Jr. at the bank.
I mean, he doesn't have a basketball career anymore, so what is he going to do?
So thank you for bringing that up. It was hilarious to hear Cameron Jr. say, we're going to start this bank so we can teach young black men that they don't have to be rappers and sports figures and drug dealers to make money. But your brother wanted to be an athlete, and you started a music company for rappers.
He did. I completely forgot about that.
Irony.
And like a liquor.
And hold up, and his baby mama is a drug dealer. I love it. I love it. Is anyone going to remind this character of all this irony, what he just came out his mouth? I don't think so. It was, damn it. Rep Santos is being investigated for campaign fraud, funds frauds. He went from 50 grand to 3 million in a year. Wow. He loaned his own campaign 500 grand to get started. Yeah. Hey, but you know what? Got elected though, right? So only in America. So
he got elected. I thought is he in office?
Yeah. The Republicans are trying to say like don't work with him, but he's still in office. He's a new congressperson, but like Priscilla was in another show in another unrealistic gunshot scene. Oh, I need to know which other gunshot scene she was in. Oh, you talking about the Oval? I was like, She has to get paid. You know what? So when I watched this show through the Apple TV app, it's HD, and that's not good for some of these characters. I'm like, damn.
I'm sure.
I was like, because Aunt May, you can see the color difference between her skin tone and her face makeup. It's like a mask she's wearing. Hilarious. Also with Priscilla / Jupiter's weave or whatever, you can see like the line right here. I can see. I'm like, that's not your hair. Like I can. It's pretty distinct. Don't get me started on Stephanie. I mean, that's just a mess. I mean, from lips.
She is a mess.
She just. I mean,
everything. She's like Mr. Potato Head. It's just parts just stuck together. Just.
Daddy, don't treat me like this, Daddy. I was like, damn, girl, just somebody put her out of her misery, please. Because looking at her hurts me. Damn it.
She ain't selling ass in California out of a motel.
Remember the third time she's played a prostitute. Oh. Speaking of asses, Dante decides to go outside, strip down to his drawers, and burn all his clothes after he carries Carissa home, and just thinks he's gonna walk home and nobody's gonna notice that shit. I'm like, this don't make any sense. I was like, excuse me, black man, is there a particular reason why you're starting a fire in a public trash can and you in your drawers? You must be on drugs. So you under arrest. I'm like, come on, dude. You were ex-CIA special forces or whatever. Like, you making some dumbass decisions right now, bro. I'm not impressed. You can't tell that a bullet wound has shrapnel in it. You burning date. I'm sorry. You're committing an assassination with no mask on in broad daylight.
He had the uniform on.
Not only did his victim see Summer see him, the random white woman behind him saw him and he was leaving. I'm like, they know who you are. Like, this ain't France, where a big tall black man can just run around without being seen. I was like, it's crazy. No pulp in my mimosas ever. That shit was hilarious. She just threw that shit. I was like, this is crazy. I just love how she explained it. And
the actor was like,
what? Like, how did I get here? I was like, how? Damn it.
My check better clear, damn it.
So I'm like, y'all, bro, I need to get paid up front because I can't be doing this silly shit. I'm not putting this on my resume. That's what I'm saying. Stephanie is the black Joan Crawford. I feel like Dynasty. Is that a Dynasty reference? Joan Crawford. I feel like Dynasty. Or Dynasty. I feel like Dynasty. Or Falcon Crest. Remember that show? Or Dallas?
I remember Dallas.
I mean, I relatively remember it was on a show. I mean, I wasn't old enough to watch it.
Is that the lady with is that Mommy Dearest or something? Let me see.
Look at it.
What's this is old. 1945? What the hell?
Damn. Oh, you talking about with the hat and shit? She's an old school. You talking about her old school dress and style of acting. She's a classy lady with big lips. Yeah, Mommy Dearest. Yes, Dominique. It says Mommy Dearest.
That is Mommy Dearest. Okay.
I was like, she got a lot of shit going on. We need to find out that white man is real. Like,
Gorgeous Hussy, 1936. Oh, what's that about?
There's a movie called Gorgeous Hussy. Stacey, don't go down the rabbit hole while we on camera. Please.
Somebody started. Who put it in the chat?
Johnson, stop it. No wire hangers ever.
Yes, I do remember that little snippet. Yes.
I was like, damn. All right. So yeah, trivia is, I don't know. I think she's probably gonna get killed in prison. So if she even comes back, I don't know what's going on.
Carissa had somebody killed in prison
when she was in. Yes, and then some random ass girl hung herself for some reason, and that's where the kid came from. Some random ass girl killed herself, and then Carissa wanted to take care of her kid, and whatever. Let's not do this. You're working too hard. You work too hard, Stacey. Let's not do that.
I was trying to make things connect and don't connect.
It don't connect. No, they don't. Stop. Where's the black cop that killed Cutter? Like, where's she not? Where's Detective Martin?
Wasn't that the one that was sitting there like fantasizing about trivia or something?
No, she held her after she killed Cutter. She held her badge like she was questioning being a cop. Like I don't know if she quit because of that. I don't know. I mean, because it was her fault that he was allowed to run around LA murdering women. I mean, because he clearly had issues. When are they gonna find the son's boyfriend's body? That's a good point. That's a good point. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Kato. I don't know when his body's gonna pop up. Or is Cameron Jr. gonna turn gay again? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, is Brittany gonna come home and find him having sex with somebody on the construction crew? I mean, I think so.
Maybe Pastor get it.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting. And let's see what biblical scripture he pulls out for that one. Because his biblical quotes are hilarious. He's like, "Look
love
here,
your
bitch."
brother as you love yourself, or something.
So like, hey, look here, bitch. You're Delilah. Like after all that shit, he was like, Samson and Delilah, bitch. You Delilah. Now go get your Samson and claim my damn money. I'll be back. It's better to give than to receive. I don't know. Put your anyway. This is not time for Bible study. My point is the character is hilarious, and I want to see somebody like this in power. I want to see a drug selling preacher. Which I thought that's what Snoop was gonna be in BMF, but he wasn't. I was kind of disappointed. I thought he's gonna be a mover. Then I thought Kane in Power Book 2, when he robbed that church, I thought that was part of that didn't happen. I thought that was part of the drug operation. That went nowhere. No fucking where. Anyway.
Oh, you remember that real life pastor that got robbed?
Yes.
On TV?
Yes.
They need to do something like that. But he's like set it up, not saying that the real one set it up, but but anyway.
Hey, they're probably doing a BMF. I could see 50 doing that to Snoop and BMF. And that speaking of that, you know, that also dropped. So we gotta get to that. We got a lot of stuff.
What are we doing tomorrow?
All right. Look, I forgot to write y'all. Okay, so all right, guys, if you're watching this weekend, we are going to do in order. We're going to do BMF. Then we're going to do All the Queen's Men, 2 episodes. Then we are doing Ruthless. This is what we are doing tomorrow. Sunday is going to be Godfather of Harlem. Your Honor. Yeah.
And that's it.
I gotta see if Mayor of Kingstown is going to be available. I don't know if they're going to drop it, so we might do that. Hunters is too long. I'm gonna have to wait till next weekend for that. Mayfair Witches is we're gonna do that in like 5 episodes. The Last of Us is gonna have to wait too. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Oh, Angel. So Stacy and I are gonna do Angel on BET Plus. Thanks to Stacy, because she was up in
No, do not blame me for this foolishness.
You what? You said, David.
No, I said you should review it. I said this shit is interesting.
She was up at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was like
up at 1 o'clock in the morning watching foolishness.
And I was like, she's like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. Something about Trouble. Let's see what Trouble's doing in this.
I didn't even realize it was her because I was like, I know this girl from somewhere.
And you were like,
it wasn't until episode 3 that I was like, oh. I think she's playing herself. Like, I think this is just her.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen it.
She's annoying on All the Queen's Men, though. On this show, she's not really annoying.
I think that's Tyler Perry's writing. I mean, her character, anyone who would play her would be annoying because she's always in people's business when she ain't supposed to be, right? So that I think that's just that. I'm saying, but her as a character, I think she's playing herself.
Yeah, she's definitely quite masculine until she get cramps. That shit was hilarious. She had cramps. And she's calling her girl by these of death.
What?
It was hilarious.
You can only be a stud until your period comes. Oh man. All right. The first episode of Angel was agony. Damn. It
was rough. It's rough though.
I haven't seen it.
I got into it though. It was I don't know.
Stacey
It don't make no damn sense. I'm gonna tell you that.
All right. So once I adjust my expectations, then you be like,
I'm like,
let's just roll through it, right? Again, I'm like, I saw Tyler Perry shit. I'm like, all right. Like that's my gauge, especially All Black. Like I'm gonna use.
And then they got this fake Uncle Clifford in there. At first, I thought it was him. I was like, wait, what? But no, it's a great value version.
Man. All right, so we're gonna do that. So Marcus, yeah, we're gonna do Angel first 3 episodes on Monday afternoon-ish, whenever Stacey's available. And we will. All right. Don't do it, David. Marcus said.
You've been warned.
Hey, you know what? I'm do it for Stacey.
I didn't ask you to do it.
I'm like, nah. I'm gonna do it for Stacey.
Listen, I am on the record. I did not tell David to review the show. I did not. So if he cuts me out, because I'm gonna get them damn text messages.
I watched it. Like, damn it. What am I watching? You know, I'm real mad when I take screenshots. I'm like, fuck it. Let me let me capture the anger that I'm feeling right now. Look at this stupid shit. Look, like, how did we get here?
I told you, whoever wrote this don't like men. It is very clear what side they're on. Even though the women are terrible, it's like the men are just.
They're men. I said, stop. So I gotta watch it. Your Honor has a huge time jump. May need to take notes for later in the season. Thank you. I probably will check out Angel. Look here, Dominique. What you don't do is blame me.
You've been warned.
You've been warned. This is Stacey's fault. You get back in the comments and be like, Stacey watched it and told David to watch it. David told me to watch it. I was like, David to watch it. I was like, you know what? Oh, also, cold and windy. Oh, we doing that.
Did you watch that?
Nah, I didn't watch that bullshit. I'm gonna wait till it's over. I gotta binge it because I feel like it's gonna be stupid. The raps are trash. Like I saw a trailer and they were like rapping in the studio, and I'm like, it's trash, but it's better than Queens. So I'm like,
That's
lyrics. I ain't saying much. I'm saying lyrics are better than Queens.
The lyrics are better, not the delivery.
Delivery's trash. Like, yeah. But I was like, this is real bad. I was like Lifetime, you could do better than this. I mean, because it started at Lifetime and they put it on All Black. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, because nobody on Lifetime wanted to watch it.
I was like, so we're gonna that's on there. So that it does look like some Tubi shit. It does look like some Tubi shit. But anyway, like I said, I almost forgot about House Divided coming this soon. But I saw my Apple TV was like, hey David, season 5. I was like, all right. All right, Jamani. So yeah, we got Your Honor for Sunday. So we got 2 shows for Sunday. We'll knock that out. Tomorrow will be funny fun. Blackness. Tomorrow. We got all kinds of blackness. The brother in the Oval review yesterday. His name is Kareem also. What? The brother. The brother in the Oval review yesterday. His name is Kareem also. Who's in the Oval? I don't understand. Like the one chatting with us? You mean? Dominique, please clarify. Which brother? So I'm confused right now. I could just be tired. There's also a thing. Yeah. But then I get tired and cranky. Oh, I got 2 meals. Did I tell you about my 2 free meals? So I went to Texas Roadhouse, right? I like to go to Texas Roadhouse. I went to Texas Roadhouse. I wanted barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes, and 2 salads, right? They hand me a bag of food. I see 2 salads. I'm like, oh, this is my food. I get in my car. I'm driving. They call me twice. I'm talking to my friend Stephanie. It's like someone from Columbia's called me. Anyway, I kicked the thing like, hello, David. Yeah, we gave you the wrong food. So I opened the box. I got 2 steak dinners, 2 salads, and like 8 rolls. And I'm like, that's a lot of food. I was like, what? Anyway, so they let me keep it because they already gave it to me.
I mean, what you gonna do? Bring it back?
Bring it back? I was like,
all type of
right
in it or whatever.
So like I mean, I just left the place. I was on so anyway, so they gave me my food back. I like So I was like, so now I got 2 steak dinners. I'm trying to eat it all. Your background had Nina. Oh, thank you. And the other guy, his name was
Oh, the brother was Kareem.
Wow.
What was his real name?
So the
G Money. G Money name was Kareem.
Yeah, I think that's what she's saying.
Oh.
Queen's Men 2 new episode was better than the whole last season. What? I don't know if I can go that far. I don't know if I go that far because I finished the second episode. The first episode was standard Tyler Perry foolishness. I haven't finished the second episode. So we will discuss that tomorrow. Yeah, I was gonna go back and count the niggas and the I knows, but I was like, I'm tired.
Did you get to the part where he pushed the fat lady on the mattress and she just fell out?
Yeah. Face. Stop. And she was, and yeah, I got to there. I was like, what is happening? Is she acting like he knocked her out?
He killed her.
Like it's like he just ran out. Like I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, Tyler Perry, man, what we doing?
Tyler Perry and the mattress on the floor. I don't get it.
Why is his mattress on the floor? Like it's. I was like, why? It was just a ghetto mess. Like it just is. I'm like, damn it. Like he's really going for his hood card. He's trying really, really hard. I'm like, you need to get some more hood writers, bro, because you got these people looking stupid. The other guy in the background wasn't G Money. It was Kareem, Nino's girlfriend's brother. I don't remember New Jack City like that. I'll take your word for it, Dominique. Thank you for being that focused. Now Stacey's gonna look it up. I got time for this. Look, I love y'all. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat my steak and chicken. I'm see y'all tomorrow. I can't do this no more. I'm tired. And
G Money was a different. Oh, you're right.
See, there you go, Dominique. Attention to detail.
I don't even have him on the list.
Stacey verified that you know what you're talking about. When's the last time you seen New Jack City?
Christopher Williams was Kareem.
Yes. Hence the Kareem brothers. Yeah. Thank you, Jamani. Christopher Williams' character was named Kareem. Thank you.
I didn't know that. I was thinking, see, I'm getting my light skins confused.
My fault. Then, hey, Autumn 77, she said, David, you know, there are drug dealers, there aren't killers, right? I'm like, but it's a lot of.
Are there?
What?
I mean, you're selling poison. I'm sure you killed somebody.
But she was like, look, it was just funny. She was like, David, don't just be assuming because somebody's a drug dealer. They're killing.
Unless you're selling like pure weed.
You're killing somebody. You're killing somebody. Anyway, I appreciate her saying, like, don't stereotype all drug dealers. Some of them just.
Was she the one that got mad at us for calling people crackheads?
Oh, remember that subscribe? Oh man, that was her. That person was really mad at us. Like they were mad as fuck. They're like, look, that was heroin. Stop calling everybody a crackhead. I was a crackhead for 15 years. Some crazy shit. That person went off on us, man. That hilarious. I like stop sharing for one. Don't get on the internet and be like
therapy, please. Like
you please go back and read the comments from our interview with the vampire. Please. This is one person who just like went off. Like they're like, hey, my day when I was it's like it's like 3 posts of like paragraphs. I'm like, they just let it off in their hearts. And I'm like, I'm gonna let you just have this space. I'm like, I ain't got time to read this paragraph. I'm like, no, but
social media is therapy.
It's cool. I mean, I appreciate her watching, but I'm like, I can't comment on all this. I mean, you just let it out, girl. Just let it out. You can use our channel. It's fine. Madam's what? Madam's boobage. Oh, Madam's boobage is another character. Yes, Marcus. I've said that plenty of times. Like titties stay out. I'm like, no matter what she wear. I'm like, what is going on with this stuff? Like, I'm like, put a bra on or something. Like, I don't need everywhere she goes. I don't
think she wears bras.
Apparently, it must be in her contract or something. Like, I just don't do it. Like, it just.
I don't think she wore them Real Housewives.
She definitely don't do now. I mean, it's distracting. I'm like, I'm trying to focus, and she's trying.
I mean, it's like she's Nancy or something. I mean, she got little.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Nancy got like
I mean, she got the guns. So I'm saying, you know, she got some little knives, but she's trying too hard to be hard. Like, especially these last 2 episodes. I mean, I was like, good, tone it down.
I think her and what's the name?
Blue?
Yeah.
I was
Those
like,
two.
just trying too hard. I'm like, come on now. Unsuccessful drug dealers are not killers. What? You can still
kill somebody.
You kill somebody. I mean, you got to kill for territory. I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk about the boobies and stuff tomorrow. Stacey, thank you truly always for your time. Thank you everybody in the chats. But again, if you came to the chat, please like on the video, comment on the video, share the video, post what you would like to see happen in season 5. Do you want to see a spinoff? It's not happening, but I mean, like if there was a spin, how many characters are going to drop dead? The fact that Alexis is dead is a clear sign this is the final season. These characters are going to drop because every show does it. Every show does it. I'm sure Torrance is probably going to be very soon next because he's useless. But these characters drop off very quickly. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. It's a fun show. Again, of all the all black content we have reviewed, this is probably the top one for me. Between Monogamy is gone. Monogamy was by far the best show on this platform. With that being said and gone, House Divided is number 2. And then the other ones are just kind of there. But I mean, because again, this is the only show that takes itself seriously. Previously on, what's gonna come on next? And just keep it moving. Like everybody else is like, hey, double cross, a la carte, who gives a fuck? I'm like, it's just like this won't even come back next season. Lace, don't even worry about it. I was like, trash. Hush, no, that would be no season 2. I mean, it can't. Don't even make sense. I forgot. I like Panthers in Rhyme. I didn't watch that. Oh, Lauren, hey, how you doing? Partners in Rhyme, like Partners in Crime, Partners in Rhyme. And I don't do reality shows. But they got the Brats, you know, reality show. I was like, I don't know too much. Anyway, guys, I say it again. I was gonna hang up on you now. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock. BMF, be there or be square. Did you watch it yet? Yeah, me either. I'm gonna eat this chicken and see what Terry wants to do. And let's say Big Meech and Terry and Lala. It's like that lollipop for some reason. Lauren, we're probably gonna do a Godfather of Harlem at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to give you a chance to make it. But that's gonna be our time slot. We'll do Your Honor at 2. And just in case if we're only doing 2 videos on Sunday, that is what we will do. Because I know she gotta go to church. So we will do that.